it's you. Come on in. It's good to see you.
We have a soap today for you from Hoffmans Grooming.
It's a beautiful morning with the Barbershop Duet.
Hi, I'm Marcus Klinger with Klinger Vocal Studio.
And I'm Sarah Vincent with Sarah Vincent Virtual Pilates.
But on Wednesdays and Saturdays.
We are the Barbershop Duet.
Hey, it's good to see you and welcome to Barbershop Month. It's our second Barbershop set and it's only the second episode this month. So we are hot off of Christmas. So our mention section is going to get a little hot because we got a lot of stuff.
We've been busy.
Right at the beginning of my razor journey, I was going to be Henson or die, ride or die with that sucker forever. One razor for Marcus. But then DJ came along and through Foxy Met and Carlos, they piffed me this gorgeous timeless razor. And I loved it. And I realized how different razors could be and how different razors could be with different blades.
Right. The full newbie effect here.
Right. So I started on a quest to find a razor that I could give away. One that could be good for newbies, right? We have our little schmata going on here, right? So when Joel says, hey, what do I start with? I want to have one or two kicking around just that I've tried and I could just hand to them, right? Good idea. So I picked up this little beauty from the razor company. It's an aluminum razor. It comes in black. I'm not sure if it ever comes in other colors, but right now it's in black. Beautiful. And because Christmas was coming around, and I was talking to Angelo and a couple of people who said, if you have an aluminum razor and you love it, you might want to look at stainless steel, because imagine a pencil in your hand. You're going to write differently if it's made out of something very light.
And we're used to the Henson that is that same style.
Right.
So, it's all new to us.
And so I loved the weight of the timeless, and so I thought, this little beauty would be amazing in stainless steel, I think. And for Christmas,
I may or may not have put it under the tree.
My beloved worked with Santa Claus, and here she is. This is the Razor Company stainless steel. We don't really talk about price here at the Barbershop Duet, but this sucker clocks in at just under $100. And y'all, I said this about the aluminum, and this is the same. It has a way of just making that blade's edge magnetic against your face. It's like, and it knows just what to do. I don't know how better to describe that. If you know this razor, leave it in the comments.
And it's kind of fun. After he shaves, he'll have me do a little test to be like, how'd that feel?
Against the grain.
Right? And I really didn't guess this one at first because it got such a close shave that we were almost so surprised that, not that we weren't expecting a good shave, but it was like a BBS for real shave.
It was up there with the best of the best. So, hey, Jason, the Razor Company, this little beauty, if you are just starting out, this for the lighter side of weight, this for the heavier side, and both amazing tools. And this one has the little circles you can see on the top of the blade cap. This one does not. This one, it's been covered. That's the only difference that I can see.
Besides
in
the
material.
weight. Yeah, but other than that, the mold and everything is pretty similar, but it's pretty fun.
Oh, I love this thing. I love how it feels in your hand. So thank you, Jason and the Razor Company, for making these amazing things. And this has been our mention for today. So
our soap for today.
What is our soap?
We've been looking around, and I love how much Hoffmans puts little things on Instagram. And then I start diving down and finding more things. And then I found this one. And I just love that the cause that it's for is kind of even more important besides the shave soap.
And if you are not a member of the Facebook group that Hoff has going on, it's super fun. He goes live all the time talking about all kinds of stuff.
Get the inside scoop.
Right. And this is kind of where I was warmed up to this little beauty. Was I was watching one of the lives and he was talking about it. And he was talking about his kids. And he was talking about he was having a little bit of a rough day. And some of the guys in the live were talking about how they were kind of having a rough day. And something between that conversation and the smell of this soap made everybody in that room feel better. And I went, this is one of those magical things about this
What did we miss about this soap?
Right. So and this soap, so there is something to this. It is called Autism Strong. And it is a little bit of a message about Rob's own kids who, as he mentions, have autism. And a lot of the members of the community have autism touch their lives in one way or another.
And oddly, there's something in the shaving world that really seems to help, like that therapeutic side of it.
Right.
So it's interesting how people find shaving and how it helps almost people you wouldn't expect, which is even kind of cool.
Yeah, so I think what we loved best about this soap is it normalizes talking about those parts of your lives that do get a little hard and heavy, because there are always those who will share the load with you.
Right, and being a little different, the fact that it's called Autism Strong, like that's the second word that goes with it. It's just a very simple message, but one we all need to be reminded of.
So here at the beginning of Barbershop Month, we thought, what a better way to kick this off. Let's meet the soap! Okay, so this is from the sales page at Hoffmans Grooming.
Light it up blue. This is dedicated to all the families that have children with autism. I myself have 2 sons with autism. Different, not less.
Boy,
I like that.
Boy, I'll tell you that for sure, because I taught high school for 25 years, and if there's anything I learned, I'm not saying that the kids who had autism were my favorites. But the kids who had autism were my favorites. And I'm not entirely sure what the connection is.
And you still talk to them, which is so great.
Still, one of them takes voice from me still. So
stay in contact. Obviously, it's just a fun connection when you can get to that level.
I love that. Different, not less. And I love that Rob shares these parts of his life with us because it makes everybody feel a little bit more connected.
Right, and other people that have siblings or children that have autism, you know, it's nice to normalize that he's someone they can talk to. They can reach out and not commiserate, but share stories and help each other and be strong together.
Be strong together, absolutely. So let's unbox this thing. So we had a couple come in here, so it has been popped to the top. But that's okay. We got one more left.
We've been holding it on the piano for our Barbershop month, and there is one left.
And I do love the artwork on this one. Let's see it in real life. Let's see. I have not actually looked at it yet.
It's pretty awesome.
Oh, that's awesome. Look at that, yo. Come on. Look at that. Is it puzzle pieces?
It's puzzle pieces, and then they're holding balloons. Like, it just looks like they're having a fun adventure.
And Rob mentions that his 2 sons, I wonder if those are them,
right? And that blue. That's pretty awesome.
That's beautiful.
I'm pretty sure that's connected
Our
to like the autism
thumbnail's gonna be pretty. I'll tell you that.
Oh yeah, stay tuned.
What a fun barbershop to kick off the month with. Let's have our first impression. Now let's have a grown-up conversation. What's a barbershop?
That's true. You know, actually, our first video, oddly, was technically a barbershop.
That's true. Good Vibrations from PAA is
so
a
there can be fun
barbershop.
Twists on a barbershop.
Yeah.
I guess what most of the time is in there is more like the powdery bergamot, maybe a lavender. Like everyone twists it a little different.
And I know that there's been like a Filipino barbershop that we've covered. Yeah. So I think barbershops are sort of powdery, clean goodness that doesn't necessarily need the powder. Like it could be anything, but it has to be like clean, a clean room, a clean space.
And it's funny, it's not a clean, it's not like a Dove soap clean smell. It has its own smell, but that is considered barbershop.
Right. So I love that while barbershops could smell like anything, they smell clean, they smell dapper, they smell fun, they smell
no nonsense.
comforting.
Everyone agrees that this is the barbershop.
And you know what's interesting? Every single barbershop I've ever been into, I do not have the thought, wow, would I love to bottle this smell? A little bit like oil for the electric razors, a little bit of floor cleaner, a little bit, it doesn't really smell like great.
But I wonder
I love that every barbershop scent really does.
Right,
like,
but back in the day, is that what it smelled like? Is that where it started? We might have to keep digging on
All right, so here we go. I think you should have your first impression.
All right, let's see what Hoffmans has to say about a barbershop here.
Folks. We got the long face.
Those who like to see the poor here.
She gave us the long face.
I see why it's a barbershop, but I also see why it's a little different.
Okay. Well, I'm hoping all of our barbershops this month are a little different.
This is a good way to put them up next to like closer next to each other, so we really get to tell.
Oh, a new friend for our Hoffman shelf.
Yeah, we're running out of room, Hoffmans. There's something.
It's beautiful. It's not as sweet as I expected.
Is it almost like a blueberry-ish or something? Like,
it's fruity and beautiful.
I mean, I guess if he had his sons in mind, that kind of would make sense. Like, it does have...
It's gorgeous.
It's not candy. It doesn't go to that route. But it's a fun, sweeter...
Not like the powdery kind of medicine-y barbershops. Not one of those. Get that out of your head. This is citrusy.
Is it? Yeah,
this
and Is it blueberry? It's something. It's a different fruit.
It
not,
might be.
Because bergamot sometimes is always in a barbershop, but I get something different.
Right. I think most of this grows in the ground. I think we're looking at herbs. I think we're looking at grasses. I think we're looking at spices in here.
There's a different flower.
Because
a lot of time I only get the lavenderish side of a barbershop.
Right.
But does it maybe like a lilac-y something, gardenia-y? Like there's something that's a floral, but it's almost a berry. Something.
It's one of those late summer flowers that when you smell it, you're just like, right? Wow. Oh, this is beguiling. What a beautiful scent. I think, gentlemen, I think we're at our first barbershop that's built with mostly florals and fruits.
But there is still a powdery side to it. Like, it's clean.
Do you get powder? I don't get powder, but I get super clean. I get it at
the very bottom. Like, it's just very light, but it's definitely more, it's throughout, but it's at the bottom. So if some people have a problem with the barbershops being too powdery, this may be a good go-to one for you because it's very hidden.
I just see like a southern sun porch.
Oh, fun.
With
like an old-timey barbershop?
Picture of lemonade on the counter and like, and flowers outside. In fact, peony? Like something like that,
it's a
y'all.
different flower.
This is a country barbershop in the late summer.
Yeah, maybe is there a country a fair nearby?
Right, and maybe a country fair going by.
I don't know. I do get that fun, playful vibe. I don't know how you can do that to a barbershop that sometimes has to be more sophisticated. But it totally has that like little fun, innocent side to it.
Hoff, I am so happy that you did a barbershop that's not the talcs and not the medicines and not the colognes.
Right. I get why people in the chats are always like, dude, Autism Strong is a gym. Which you can definitely still get in a lot of bar soaps.
This is natural stuff. This is stuff that would be growing outside.
It is.
Oh, it's gorgeous. And you know what? I think I either need to lather or see scent notes because there are more secrets hiding in these things.
We went barbershop pole for our brush and barbershop bowl.
This is our, right.
That was my subtle hit here.
And our Van Ule bowl from Monica deep in the heart of Texas. All right. Somebody correctly asked us in the chat this morning why we don't wet our brushes. When we shave, we sure do. We start with a wet brush. But when we are on the show, and the main goal is just to add a little water.
Right. Just enough to wake up.
The soap. We just bougie. There, now we're getting a little yogurt
I don't want to say
on.
that it's a feminine barbershop, but it could be a little more on that side, maybe.
For sure.
Versus like the masculine, manly, cologne-ish barbershop.
There are going to be barbershop, Floyd, those kind of things that are just dude smells. Dude. Oh no, this is just a calm, clean, collected person. This could definitely be a female.
It could definitely, or I do get the innocent side, like a playful kind of kid side.
Yeah, and you know what? I'm so glad you said that. That is a really important quality this has. This has an innocent factor to it, folks. Innocent factor. Big time. Love
Like, I gotta say, if this was your first time as a little dude into a barbershop, that this would be the perfect one for
If this
them
had
to
been a
bust
picture
out.
of construction workers on the front of the thing, wouldn't it really matter? But two kids with balloons?
These little guys,
that's what this smells like. Oh, I love this.
This is all the cares in the world that they have there.
I'm putting my flag in right here, folks. This is a floral-centered barbershop, and I adore this.
But at first, my first whiff, I didn't get that it was floral. I didn't get what was making that sense. That's why I thought blueberry. I'm like, what is so sweet?
The lather brings all the florals out.
Yes, for sure.
This hits more as just sort of a clean. Just sort of a cleanness.
It's almost like a little honey in there.
Clean. That's all this
honey,
is. Right? But then when you put this in it, the whole world just wakes up. This gorgeous. Okay, I wonder if he said what flowers these are. Watch there not be any flowers.
I know, watch. We're going to be so wrong.
There better be flowers in this. Oh, look at the first. Look at the first note. Lemon. Love it. And then?
Bergamot.
Bergamot. So a lemon / a lime sort of thing going on. That's it. And please let there be flowers in here.
I did not get... Wait, hold on.
Cool mint. Wow. Yeah, I love it. Oh, and then there it is. There's the lavender. That's what it is.
But that's the only flower listed.
And you know, when that lavender hits the mint, and then look at this next note. Cedar wood. There is something magical when lavender and cedar wood come together.
And then amber?
Amber and musk.
We were wrong.
Marcus was wrong. Although I wasn't completely wrong.
No.
There are flowers in this.
But one. It is funny that there is only one lavender, but what we're getting is so much more.
And I love that the musk is like a sheer musk. It doesn't hit like a cologne. It hits like a sheer musk.
Well, and it's funny because we just came off of Christmas, which was so much peppermint side. That cool mint is very different.
Oh, it's
so what we were expecting to get.
And I think it's like it's a very slight mint, and I think it's like a spearmint / peppermint / winter mint kind of thing that is just beautifully holding those top notes together.
And it makes it clean. I think that's the clean part I'm getting.
Oh, this lavender mixing with the other things just brings out the floral, but keeps it from being too identifiable.
It is definitely a barbershop, but it's a fun recreation or twist on one.
Oh.
I'm actually even more curious how the rest of the month's going to go with everyone else's interpretations of what barbershop is.
We got to come up with some standards or something. In fact, I think I have an idea. Let's take this a tiny bit deeper. Okay, so I know I said, country floral bar before, but let me get specific. This, for me, let me think, like Georgia.
Yeah, I do get that southern. I don't know why.
Like Chickapin Parish, like in Louisiana, somewhere that's like a little bit on the outskirts of town, right? And then there's just this sun porch that has been converted to a little barbershop. Not a beauty shop, mind you, but a barbershop. And there's beautiful little peonies and things in the baskets around the sun porch. And you just go in and pick up a newspaper and sit back and soak in the hot towel and smell the Georgia sun and smell those flowers around the barbershop and smell maybe the cedar outside.
I get like early morning too. Like it's not hot yet for the day. There's something about, like you're not miserable sweating outside. You didn't come in just to cool down.
And there's a sun tea going on outside, y'all.
Right?
That, and it's hot. It's hot. That's this barbershop. This makes me feel like I am in that place, just sitting in the southern sun.
It makes me feel, speaking of southern vibes, like everyone is welcome at this barbershop.
Ooh, good point.
All ages. If you do need to come get your stuff done and you have kids with you, they're welcome to sit and wait.
Right.
Some barbershops, you don't get that vibe. It's like, we have no time for that here. This is businessmen in to shave to go. There's something different about this that I feel like it is a welcoming barbershop.
Yeah, it's not the warm and spicy, but it's not the cold and medicine-y either. It's a warm, inviting.
It's all inclusive, like if autism strong is the theme, like everyone's welcome at this barbershop.
That's why I keep her around, folks. Those kind of things. Yes,
but you were getting the southern hospitality of it, there is something of that energy coming out.
Right, where somebody's going to call you should, and they're just going to treat you
like down, honey. You want some tea while you're waiting?
Right. And at the end of the night, you might even get a hush puppy out of the deal. Those kind of things.
And when you're done, you get a hug. There's something different about just that expectation.
Oh, this is beautiful. I am going to revisit this in the dead of winter when I want to have a summer morning shave. Oh, Rob, this is just beautiful.
If you need to feel included, a welcome, kind of little extra hug.
Yeah, I bet Joel would like this too. So it's pretty easy. Just do what I did. Be having a subpar day and need a little cheering up. Wander over to Instagram or Facebook and you're going to see Rob on there shaving. You're going to jump in and he's going to be talking about something fun or something funny, or he's going to be talking about his boys, or he's going to be talking about his life. Sometimes it's easy, sometimes it's hard, but you know what? We're all in it together and you just got your own! So head over to hoffmansgrooming.com where you'll find this and a ton of other stuff I want right now. Well, I've had my shave with Autism Strong. In fact, I just got off of a live. I was talking to Rob this morning. Buddy, what a phenomenal barbershop, and I love that it's a floral for me at the center of it. I thought that would have been hard to do, but nope. Masculine, beautiful, embracing, and floral. Yo, what a phenomenal barbershop, and what a great way to start our barbershop month with. And don't get me wrong, there's tons of other stuff going on in here. I'm just really in love with the way that they made this floral so beautiful and such a part of an actual barbershop to go along with everything else. And again, this lather. Yo, the Hoffman shave is just something you don't have to worry about. It's just gonna be fun. It's gonna be adventurous. You can do stuff with your razor that's gonna give you that BBS you've been looking for from the beginning. So folks, thank you for making this. And Rob, thank you for being such an authentic guy and being there for your community. Welcome to Messages.
So we were very lucky to get this in the mail from Rod and Mandy at Sterling Soap Company to have a giveaway for you!
A giveaway of a full set of burgundy. So all you have to do is send us an email to this address we sent you at thebarbershopduet.com. Mention the burgundy giveaway. That way we can get back to you, and that's actually how we're going to choose our winners. So thank you so much for being one of our constant viewers, and make sure you're also subscribed on YouTube. You have to do that too, but it helps us out. So thank you, and watch our video on January 17th to find out if you are our lucky winner. I love it. I love it because my favorite thing is when I open the shave cabinet and I'm not having to review a soap, when I can pick any one that I want. I don't think about what I want to smell like. I think about where do I want to go. I got 20 minutes all to myself. Where am I headed? That's what I think about.
And it's kind of fun. At the beginning, I was a little reluctant to barbershop scent. I didn't really know what to expect. I wasn't sure. But this one, I am on board. It's fun. It's it is a barbershop, but there's a fun twist to it. Now, whatever Hoffman's throw in there.
Taking me to the south to a beautiful sunlit barbershop full of flowers and bergamots, whatever those look like, and a sun tea in the corner.
Where everybody is welcome. Don't forget your next appointment with the Barbershop Duet.
You will smell better just watching this.